Hello students, Namaste. Welcome to the virtual learning class developed by Center for Education and Human Resource Development. So today we are going to deal grammar 2 and writing 2. So grammar 2 is related to the relative pronouns and writing 2 is related to newspaper article writing. These two lessons are very much connected to the previous lesson, grammar 1, that was about relative clause, and writing 2, that was about news story writing in our previous lesson. So you can match these lessons and you can compare and study, students. For your convenience, I informed you this one. All right, so it's under the Unit 8, Science and Technology from Grade 9 English textbook. Okay, so if you are ready to go with me, turn your book page number 104 and let's go ahead. So grammar 2, which is about relative pronouns. So before I talk to you about relative pronouns, let me show some of the words on the board. Well, can you see these words? Yeah, of course, they are very familiar, very common words. Who, whom, whose, which, that, what. All right. Do you know what are they? All right. So these words are actually question words. They are known as interrogative pronouns. Okay. But they are also known as the relative pronouns. So why they are known as relative pronouns, we are going to discuss about them. And similarly, other adverbs like where, when, why, these are also used as the relative pronouns. Let's look at the examples. All right. So let's see. This is a boy. All right. All right, I give you the spaces. Can you use these words? Can you use these relative pronouns? All right. This is a boy. Then you can say who walks. Who walks, all right, in my office. All right. Next, let me see another sentence. This is a girl, right? Can you fill in the space? This is a girl. Can you use this whom? This is a girl whom I, all right, whom I helped last night. All right. So number 3, this is a place. This is a place. Can you fill in the blanks? This is a place where I spent my holidays. All right. Number 4. All right. This is the time. All right. Can you fill in the blanks? This is the time when I when I visited my parents. All right. So in this way, all right, one more. Okay. This is the thing. Can you fill in the blanks? This is the thing which I asked to buy. All right, for my parents, so let's say. So in this way, let me tell you, okay, so who is used for the boy, okay, this boy, this noun, all right, has been replaced by who, all right, this who or relates this boy, this who or describes about this boy, and therefore who is a relative pronoun. Similarly, this talks about a girl, okay, actually who, whom, where, whose, these are all used with the, all right, persons, okay, we'll talk about that also. And similarly, a place, okay, instead of place we use where is used to indicate the place, okay, instead of place where has been used, and where, all right, relates to to this place. Similarly, when talks about the time, and which talks about the thing. In this way, they are used as the relative pronouns. All right. Okay. So, moreover, let me show you here first. All right. These are pronouns we said, and look at this one. There's one more thing about relative pronouns. Okay. So you can see here. Here, who can be used in the subjective form, and whom can be used in the objective form, and whose can be used in the possessive form. All right. So sometimes, okay, who to is also used instead of whom. This is one of the trend. All right. Now, how they can be used? Look at with these examples. Now, look at these examples now. Okay. For example, look at this one. Rasmi helped a boy. The boy works in her office. The boy works. Okay, here the boy is subject. All right. So in this case, what we can say is, all right. So what we can say is Rasmi helped a boy. Then boy is person, uses subject who works in her office. So this is in the form of subjective case here, all right. So number 2, Kedar helped the girl. You can see here, Kedar helped the girl. He met her on the way. So the girl helped, the one who receives the action is the object, okay. One who does the action is the subject, okay. Here the boy also does the action. So now Kedar helped the girl, okay. How can you say? Can you try? Kedar helped the girl, okay. Then her means, okay. Her means, okay, you can say whom, okay, whom he met on the way. So Kedar helped the girl whom he met on the way. So what you have to understand is, all right, here actually idea is, all right, this girl has been taken as her, okay. The girl has been, the pronoun for the girl is her, okay, and therefore we have to replace this her and by whom. In this way, it is in the objective form. So number 3, Sapna helped a man, his wife. So these words which are in, all right, colored words. So here we are talking about, when we talk about his wife, so obviously we are talking about this man's wife, all right, and therefore it is in the possessive form, possessive case. So in the possessive case we say Sapna helped a man. So possessive case is whose wife is a lawyer. All right. So in this way, what you can see here is we can also join, okay, two sentences with the help of relative clause. Okay, relative clause are used to connect two clauses or two sentences, all right, to show the relationship, all right, of the word which forms the relative clause. So with the help of books example, okay, we can understand them very clearly. Let's go ahead. All right, so here we have discussed everything. So let's study this sentences also. A student is a person, a student studies in a school. Therefore, a student is a person who studies in the school. So person is described by who here, all right? So I like the book is on the table. I like the book which is on the table. The book is the thing and it is which, right? I visited Mustang last week. I saw beautiful landscape there. So you can say I visited Mustang last week. Where I saw. So Mustang is a place, all right? So where I saw beautiful landscape. Similarly, I was born in 2007 AD. My father joined the army same year. So I was born in 2007 AD when my 2007 is time, so when. So similarly, Sujai is working for a man, his wife has been kidnapped. Sudai is working for a man whose wife. So in the possessive case, whose. So in this way, we can understand person is indicated by who, whose or whom, all right. Things are indicated by which, that or what, and place by where. Sometimes you can use in which, and time is by when, and manner is by how and why. So these are the various relative pronouns that can be used to connect the sentences. Let's see the look at a book A number exercise. So look at this one. Is that the spot that you had an accident? So can you guess? So spot is a person, place, thing, time, anything. So spot is the place. So we use where. All right. This is that the spot where you had the accident. The photograph is person, place or thing, is a thing. So we use that or which. The photograph that you saw was taken, also which you saw was taken, right? Are those the students who you are talking about, right? Students means who. Last week I went to the town. Town is a place, so we use where my friend lives. This is the house. House is a place, so we can use where. Sometimes you can use in which also, based on the situation. So similarly, these are the goals. Okay, goals means who, work hard. Krishna was the boy. Boy is also person. Okay, who. So for the boy, we have used whom, because Krishna was the boy whom everyone appreciated. Depends upon the sentence structure, because you cannot say Krishna was the boy who everyone appreciated. Okay, whom everyone, we are talking about the object. So objective case is whom. This is the judge who is known for his wise decisions. All right. So in this way, I think you can solve other problems. Okay, check out your answers. These are the answers. All right. Okay, let's go to exercise number B. So here you are to join the pair of sentences using who, whom, whose, which, that or where. All right. So which and that can be used, all right, simultaneously. You can use one out of them two in most of the cases. So are these the keys? You are looking for the keys. Now you have to identify the keys have been repeated. Okay, so you have to replace the keys. Therefore, keys are which. So what is your answer is? Are these the keys which you were looking for? All right. Number B. Unfortunately, we couldn't attend the wedding. We are invited to the wedding. So the wedding has been repeated. Okay. So the wedding is a thing here. Okay. It can be used as the kind of situation also. So which situation is here? You can use as the thing. So therefore, we can say, unfortunately, we couldn't attend the wedding that we were invited to. So we can also say which we are invited to. In situational case, we can say where we are invited to also. So, but that is the most suitable one. Number C, what is the name of the hotel? Your brother works in the hotel. So now, hotel has been repeated. Okay, so you have to replace the hotel. Hotel is the place, therefore we will use where. So what is the name of the hotel where your brother works? All right. Similarly, the party wasn't enjoyable. We attended the party last Saturday. So look at this one, party. So the party has been repeated. The party has been repeated. So party is the thing. All right. So we say the party wasn't enjoyable, which we attended last Saturday. Similarly, what is the name of the boy? The boy's father is in. So here, the boy's father refers the possessive case. So whose must be used. So you can say, what is the name of the boy whose father is a dentist? Who was the man who talked to the man? You talked to the man in the restaurant. So the man has been repeated, and the sentence structure is to the man. So to the man refers objective case. So whom should be used. Therefore, who was the man whom you talked in the restaurant? So similarly, what is the name of the shop? They sold medicine in the shop. Shop is a place. So you will say where. All right. Similarly, is this the man? The man donated all his property to a hospital. Okay. So the man has been repeated. So you will use who. All right. This is the man who donated all his property to a hospital. All right. So there are some words, they are difficult to translate. Okay. Now some extra exercise, some words. Okay. So some words has been replaced by they. Okay. Some words is the thing. All right. So we will say there are some words which are difficult to translate. Rosina passed her C exam in 2003. She was 17 then. So this is the extra exercise for you, that 2003 is a time. It has been replaced by then. Therefore, how can you join? You can join with the when, of course, because time is okay when. All right. Similarly, nobody liked the eldest son. Old Lord Banbury had left all his money to him. Okay. When you see the structure to him, that means we have to use whom or who to. All right. So can you try? All right. So you can say, nobody liked the eldest son who old Lord Banbury had left all his money to. So who to, you can say in this way also. And or you can say, nobody liked the eldest son to whom old Lord Banbury had left all his money. So this is all of the relative clause. Now you can do other exercises. All right. Now let's go to writing to a news article. So let me show you the news articles. All right. So let me show you the newspaper. Look, students, can you see? This newspaper is the Kathmandu Post. All right. So in the Kathmandu Post, you can see the news stories everywhere. But when you go inside, all right, when you go inside, then you can find various kinds of articles. Okay. So articles. Similarly, okay, look at this one. This is the Himalayan. Okay. This is the Himalayan. So I'm also showing you through the slides also. And when you look at this, the Himalayan, you can see all these are news stories, and sometimes you can say you can see the news article also. And most of the time, news articles are written to us in our pages. All right. So what is the difference between news article and news story writing? Let's see. So for example, here in the slide you can see the rising Nepal. So echoes of beauty. So that is actually a news article by someone, because it is not about the recent events. Similarly, the Himalayan, all right, in the Himalayan you can see one news article. Why does the PM have to say about encroachment by China? So it is one kind of article writing about the recent, all right, issues, right? This is Kathmandu Post. Okay, gives a lot of news stories. Okay, and along the news issue you can see news article, right, rebuilding on drawing board amid staff lack. All right. So in this way, look at this Republica, the news article, the boy behind Bauchao Moicha. This is one of the featured article written here. Okay. So in Kathmandu Post, this is the online online post. You can see like that, and you can see a lot of things there. All right, in the Kathmandu Post. Now look at the best example of news article. So how COVID-19 is affecting people with mental health disorders. Okay, this is the news article written by Dr. Anis Saha. All right. So in this way, news articles are about some of the recent issues, about some of the current issues, and they are meant to be written to inform people, and they are also long lasting. All right. So whereas look at this news story report. Okay. For example, we have already learnt about humanoid robot Sophia by Srishti Kafle. It was about robot Sophia who came to Kathmandu to attend a conference. All right. So this is all about this is the news story. So now, what is the difference between news article and news story? Okay, let's see this one. Because before this, we learnt about news report or news story. Today we are going to learn about news article. So news article has, of course, headline. It is normal in the present simple tense in the bold letter. So news story has also headline. It is normal in the present tense. So the headline is same. All right. News article has byline. Okay, where the article writer's name is written there. And here byline is actually a news reporter who reports for different newspapers. But they both of them contain byline too. Now date, place, okay, place, date and place is not very much compulsory in news article. Okay, but whereas news report and story, it is almost a compulsory part. All right, this is what is the difference you have to understand. And the news article, okay, starts with the introduction of the headline, introduction of the issue, whereas news report starts with the important information, or it starts with the lead sentence, okay, and it generally gives the summary at the beginning. There is another difference. So news article, in a news article you go on developing the ideas on the topic on the basis of prompts. If the prompts are given, we will do in the example too. All right. So whereas in the news report, basically we give the detailed information by answering the questions. Okay, who did that? Okay, what happened? When, where and how did it happen? These kinds of answers are generally answers in the news report or news story. And whereas in news article, you have to include your opinion also along with the ideas about the topic and what we should know about news article is, all right, news articles are written to inform and educate readers, okay, on current affairs or on current events. Okay, they are used to provide readers with information they need, okay, or they want to know about the world around them. Okay, so these news articles are basically about the current affairs and current events. All right, and they want to inform the readers. All right, and they want to give the information about a lot of things around the world. Whereas news stories are basically the recent events, okay, recent accidents, recent happenings, all right, and they are basically shorter. News stories are shorter than the news articles, though there is not very good distinction between them. But what you have to understand is news articles can be on various topics, like it can be on the health topic, it can be on the sports topic, it can be about the political movement or economic all right, crisis and so on, whereas news stories are reporting the all right, recent news mostly. This is what we have to understand about them. Okay, let's see this one. Well, so you can see on the board, it's in your book, right? So it asks you to write a news article on green energy. As I said, okay, so you can develop the article about anything else, okay. So here you have been asked to develop the article on green energy. The prompts have been given, all right. The prompts are natural sources of energy achieved from the sun, wind, water, web, etc., perpetual in nature, present status, benefits and challenges. Okay, so let's start writing how you will develop the story. Okay, I will start and I will give you hints and you will complete. Okay, so you have a topic. It can is your topic, that is green energy. All right. So you are writing. Okay, you are writing this. Okay, this you want to send it to Kathmandu Post or any other newspaper, and so you write your name. All right, you can write your name by Raman Pandey. All right. Sometimes you can write the place, okay, but it's not necessary, I said, okay. So then this is all about your byline. Now you have to introduce the topic. So okay. So while introducing the topic green energy, obviously you will write by saying what do you understand by green energy. Okay. Most of the time when you are writing, even it is in essays, in paragraphs, all right. So you have to try to define the topic, what it is about. So what is green energy? First you can say green energy refers to the okay sources of energy that are naturally available. Okay, so they are okay also known as clean energy or renewable sources of energy. So in this way you can also say, okay, you can also say green energy are the natural sources of energy. Okay, so you can also say, so we can say, right, green energy are the natural sources of energy which are achieved from the sun, wind, water, wave, etc. All right, you can write like that way. So okay, so we can say green energy are the natural source of energy which are achieved from, okay, from the sun, wind, all right. So sun, wind, water, wave, etc. All right. In this way, with these two lines, all right, with these two lines, we developed this paragraph. So idea is, okay, you have to develop your own sentences on the basis of the right prompts provided there. Similarly, let's talk about the perpetual in nature. All right. So what do you mean by perpetual? Perpetual means, so all right, so the idea is, okay, you should able to develop your ideas on the basis of the prompts. About these prompts, go on saying, okay, green energy are the source of green energy as natural sources, okay, and they are achieved from the sun, wind, water, wave, etc. You can also say that, okay, green energies are the green energy are the natural sources of energy, so therefore they are achieved from the sun, wind, water, wave, etc. Okay, since you can also continue, since the sun is natural source, okay, wind is natural source, water is natural source, and they are all the time available in nature. Okay, so you can okay, develop more and more sentences about these prompts. Now, what is about perpetual in nature? What do you mean by perpetual? Perpetual means long lasting. Okay, they are living for a long time. Okay, never ending. Okay, unlimited. That is perpetual. So therefore, natural source of, okay, energy are perpetual in nature. That means, okay, they are long lasting. The natural sources, okay, of energy are perpetual in nature. So you can use the given sentence also. Then you can just add your other sentences like, that means they are long lasting and they are always present in nature. That means you can use them all the time, anytime. Okay, you can use them continuously. You can add these things also. Okay. So now about present status. Okay, so in this way, I'm just trying to give you ideas how you are developing your ideas about the given prompts. So now when you talk about the present status, so when you are talking about the present status, you talk about how the sun energy, that is solar energy, wind energy, that then water energy, have been used in our country, or what is the condition in the world also. You can talk about the country also, you can talk about the world also. So at present, okay, okay, the use of solar energy, the use of solar energy is increasing. All right, so that is the status, increasing. Okay, so you can go on writing, people have used solar energy for various purposes. All right, it has been used in the houses, in the industries, okay, for heating, all right, and for cooling, okay, for burning, for all right, cooking, all right. So for various purposes, sun energy, solar energy have been used. Similarly, wind energy, that is not much used in Nepal, but when you talk about the wind energy, it was practiced in Mustang, okay. In Mustang, okay, it was practiced in Mustang, but it is not much in use also. What about water energy? You can talk various things about water energy. Water energy, Nepal has the highest potential in water energy, okay. So production of hydroelectricity is going on in our country, all right. So because we have the highest, we have very good potential of hydro production, and therefore so hydro energy is in use nowadays, all right. So you go on writing like that, okay. Then talk about the benefits, okay. So let me give you some other ideas how you can develop about the benefits and challenges, and you develop in the paragraph. Let's see here. All right, so look at this one, okay. Nowadays we talk about okay, let's talk about the benefits. About the benefits, you can say they are cheap and easy, okay. They make clean environment, stops deforestation, okay. Global war, it decreases global warming, it improves public health, it is inexhaustible energy, all right. They never end. So it creates jobs and economic benefits, stable energy, okay, prices, all right. So that means energy prices does not allow to increase. They are a reliable source, okay. They are reliability and resilience, okay. These are the benefits of natural source of energy or green energy, right. Similarly, challenges. What are the challenges? You can talk about the challenges. What challenges are there to develop the green energy? The challenges are, okay, technology. We do not have enough technology, all right. So, and we do not have much more infrastructure, and we are lacking raw materials also. And another thing is we have no skilled manpower. There is lack of budget also. There is a government policy. So these prompts will help you to develop and complete your article about green energy. So finally, you can give your personal opinion by saying, so in spite of various challenges, the natural sources are being in progress to produce energy. Since it has a lot of advantages, green energy must be developed, and they are the best source of energy. So in this way, we can conclude. All right, so there is the here is one assignment for you. Please practice this environmental pollution. All right, so with the help of these prompts, and in the extra bit you can see the components of news story. For example, this is the headline, okay, then byline, okay, then lead. Lead is the first sentence there. So this whole body starts with the lead sentence, and we can complete by answering the questions like what, where, when, and how. All right, so students, that's all for today's class. All right, see you in the next class. Have a nice time. Bye-bye.